Sorry for the darkness of this video. There's a light. It isn't turned on. It is what it is. But I wanted to talk quickly about the Mariners making a move. They signed Victor Robles to a 2-year contract extension. It could be 3 years, $9.75 million for those first two, and a team option for $9 million for 2027. I think this is a no-brainer. I think this is a no-brainer for the Mariners, and I think this is a no-brainer for Victor Robles as well. So let's go back to when the Mariners signed Victor Robles. He gets released by the Nationals right at the start of June. It seems like it was longer ago than that, but that's what they say. Mariners signed him 3 days later to a 1-year deal. I do a video on it, and, I liked it. I liked the signing quite a bit. Many of you disagreed, and I understood why. Victor Robles had, for all intents and purposes, failed after a wonderful first taste of MLB action and a pretty solid first full year. From 2020 to 2022, this guy was awful. OPSs of 608, 605, 584. A not so nice OPS plus those last 2 years of 69, and in 2020, and it still counts, 66. In 2023, the sample was much smaller. He played pretty well, 299, 385, 364. But with the Nationals, before his release, he had 33 plate appearances in 14 games, and he went 3 for 25 with no extra base hits. 120, 281, so, he's working counts okay. 120. It's a 401 OPS. That is an OPS plus of 22. 100 is average. So you would have to quadruple his OPS plus, and you're still not quite at average. Not good. Not good. Small sample, but not good, and it kind of fit the narrative of what kind of player Victor Robles had become. So Seattle signs him to a 1-year deal, and the thought is he's coming in to be your 4th or 5th outfielder, the defensive replacement, and they needed a guy like that. You had Mitch Haniger and Dom Canzone playing the majority of your, I almost said snaps, which shows you that I'm in football mode right now, majority of your reps first at the corner outfield position, excuse me. Not sure why I couldn't think of the right term there. Reps probably isn't even it either. Anyway, coming in to be the defensive backstop, maybe get some playing time against left-handed pitching, right? He's become so much more than that. And look, it's only a sample of 123 plate appearances, but this guy, even after some scuffles as of late, is hitting 303, 372, 450, 3 homers, 7 doubles, 12 stolen bases, has not been caught, 8 walks, 4 hit by pitch, and 20 strikeouts. Victor Robles has been phenomenal. And the reason this is a no-brainer is because they're giving him, look, John Stanton would have been just fine, and the Mariners would have been just fine if they would have given Victor Robles $8 to $10 million. Heck, they could be fine if they gave him $80 to $100 million. But they have a lot of money. It wouldn't be ideal. It's not the best way to go about things, but you know what I'm saying. But we also live in a realistic world, right? Where we know that the Seattle Mariners are not going to spend like a top 10 team. That's just not going to happen. So being able to get a starting outfielder, or at very worst, a 4th outfielder who's a very good defensive player for this kind of money is a win for the Seattle Mariners. But it's also a win for Victor Robles because he does have some contract now, or he does have some stability. There is that chance that he could regret it if he goes on a red hot turn here for the last 2 months and he hits free agency in a not great market. Maybe he regrets it a little bit, but let's say Victor Robles regresses to the hitter he was in 2022. That's the most realistic timeline, right? That's a year he hit 224, 273, 311. Let's say he does that to end the season. Is Victor Robles getting a big contract? I don't think so. Great defensive player, superb throwing arm. There was some talk from some folks that he wasn't a good defensive player. I saw a bunch of people saying it. Nope, that's not true. He's a very solid defensive player. He doesn't take the most picturesque route, but he gets there, and he has a very strong throwing arm. He made one bad throw, and it hurt them. It hurt them very badly. but this guy can absolutely do what you need to do on a baseball field to be a very good baseball player. For 2 years at that cost, even if he's your fifth outfielder, heck, I hate to say it, and I'll knock on, all that wood. Even if you had to DFA him, it's not that big a deal, especially because it's a team option. 9 million doesn't hurt you at all. Now, I haven't seen what the buyout for that option is, and maybe there isn't one. I just think this is a no-brainer. And I just got the signal that my internet's like going low, so I apologize if you're just saying that was intentional. But we'll see if it actually went like that. But I just think this is a no-brainer. I think this is a great signing for the Seattle Mariners, and I think it's a great signing for Victor Robles, who's going to be an important part of this 2024 season. And now looks like he'll be a pretty important part of 2025 and 2026 as well. Give me your thoughts. Please hit like. Please hit subscribe. We recap every single Seattle Mariner game. We'll be back with another one Tuesday. We'll probably do another live one for Mile Y enthusiasts on Wednesday, maybe Thursday. We'll see. We got to figure out the schedule. But yeah, Victor Robles, Seattle Mariner. What do you think?